Leaders from around the world condemned Russia's invasion of Ukraine last month and accused Russia of violating international agreements. Several social media posts specifically point to the Budapest Memorandum and called on the U.S. and U.K. to uphold their end of the deal.
So, let's verify. Did Ukraine agree to give up its nuclear weapons in 1994 in exchange for safety from a U.S. or Russian invasion?
Our sources are the text of the Budapest Memorandum, the Arms Control Association, the U.S. State Department, and the Wilson Center, a nonpartisan policy forum on global issues.
When the Soviet Union collapsed, Ukraine inherited the third largest nuclear arsenal in the world.
And the Arms Control Association says much of it ended up in Ukraine.
According to the Wilson Center, the newly formed government used the stockpile as leverage to get security guarantees from Russia that it would not attack them in exchange for denuclearizing.
The U.S. and U.K. gave assurances to Ukraine that they would provide aid if an attack ever happened, but it did not guarantee military support. And all four countries agreed to consult each other
if the treaty's commitments ever came into question.
So, it's true. Ukraine did agree to give up its nuclear weapons in 1994 in exchange for safety from a U.S. or Russian invasion. International leaders say Russia violated the agreement by invading Ukraine last month, and it wasn't the first time. In 2014, Russia sent its military into Crimea and annexed it. When the other three countries tried to get Russia to meet about what happened under the terms of the memo, Russia didn't show up.
Russia's foreign ministry argued it had a right to disregard the agreement because Ukrainian citizens had recently overthrown their former authoritarian president.
2 years later, Russia falsely claimed the agreement only required them not to use nuclear weapons on Ukraine. Russia has not discussed the memo after its most recent invasion of Ukraine.
With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis.